Welcome to Talking Heads on USA Global TV, starring the one and only wonderful Dr. JACALYN. It's a prestigious place where world-class influencers and experts meet, and where you'll find the most trusted advisors and coaches for all things in life and business. Visit usaglobaltv.com to sign up for our newsletter, get the value you need, and be first in line to learn about events and giveaways and other valuable content. Connect with us. Email Dr. JACALYN at usaglobaltv.com to talk about how you can become part of USA Global TV. That's USA Global TV, where the doctor is always in.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to USA Global TV and Radio. I'm Dr. JACALYN KERBECK, and our show today is the Film and Music Show. My co-host for this show is Madalene Chan, and she'll be joining as a guest today, which is very exciting. We'll be interviewing her. And joining me for this interview is a co-host from the Mallorca Connection, and he's been filling in this week for Diane Floyd-Behm and Al Cini, both of whom are on vacation right now. So let's welcome him. His name is ROLAND FRIEDL. In addition to being a co-host, he is also one of our expert presenters on our Talking Heads show. He's also on the Talking Heads panel. He is also leading a new panel show that is for men, by men, about men. He'll talk a little bit about that. And he's also an elevated listener. This means you need to get to know this man. You need to go to his website, rolandfriedl.com. Reach out to him. He is a leading business expert, and he is a strategist and a coach in many areas. He's been a great mentor to me as well. Let's bring him onto the show. Hi, ROLAND. Welcome.
Hello, Dr. JACALYN. Great to see you again.
Nice to see you too. I'm excited to do another show with you. We just did the Corner Bookstore right before this, and Madalene Chan is joining us momentarily so we can interview her. But ROLAND, for people who are meeting you for the first time, they're not used to seeing you on this particular show, if you could give a little bit of background about what it is that you do, and also about the new panel show that you'll be leading for men.
Yeah, sure. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm ROLAND, and as you can hear from my accent, I'm not a native speaker in English. I'm originally from Austria, a small country in the center of Europe, a beautiful small country. And as it is small, I traveled the world. I was exploring the world. I lived in different places in the world. Actually, the last 14 years I've spent on a beautiful island in Mallorca as a home base and still traveling. And since the 1st of April, I moved into my RV full-time traveling in Europe. And right now, I'm actually in Austria, in the mountains, in front of a farmhouse, broadcasting from there. So my background is, I have a very broad agenda, to be actually honest, because I have so many interests I'm interested in. I love reading books. I love researching. So I started a normal career after university. I became very successful in the corporate world, very fast career. And I quit it immediately because I wanted to do my own stuff. So I dedicated my life the last more than 3 decades in supporting organizations and the leaders, not only to be more successful, meaning having higher profits, more marketing shares or whatever, but also as a leader to have a more purposeful and happy life. Because from my own experience, when I was in the corporate world, I was successful, but at the end of the day, or when I came home or on the weekends, I was so exhausted that I wasn't really present. I didn't really realize my kids when they're here because I was so exhausted. I was more addicted to food and alcohol just to come down. And there was a point in my life I said, stop, this is not everything in my life. I have to change this. I want to see raising my kids up, spend more time with them and being really present for them. So I left the corporate world and started my own stuff in my own rhythm. And then I was talking to other managers and help them to be more, not only be more successful in business, but be also more successful having a balanced lifestyle, being present for the kids, for the loved ones. So that started over 3 decades ago. And so we're running around the globe international workshops for huge international companies, but also for small startups who need our coaching or training or consulting, or what we say, sparing. We see us as a sparing partner of our clients. That's one big thing. The other one is we have also focused on such coaching on individuals who want to have, I always say, the same crazy lifestyle like myself. Maybe not that extreme like myself, but I don't know. My slogan is always, the world is my office, the world is my home. So maybe you want to work remotely or travel more and combine it with your work, whatever, and you don't have an idea how to do it or set the first steps. So we're very happy to support you here. And my third point is, as I'm a man, first of all, I will say I'm a human being. I'm a man, a father, already a grandfather, and a lover too. So I found it Sparing for Men. Actually 2 years ago, a little bit more than 2 years ago. We have an American group, we have our European group, where we meet 2 times a week online, actually on Zoom, and we share, in a safe environment. We as men come together and share our thoughts, our anxieties, our emotions, whatever triggers us, because men normally don't talk so openly about their emotions, and we do this in a safe environment, and it works very well. And by this came the idea up to actually to I wouldn't say to design, because it's the wrong word, to create a new show on USA Global TV. I'm very happy about that. And it's a show, by men, for men, about men. It will be called, or is called, Wild at Heart, Bonfire Talks, Real, Authentic, and Uncut. That's why we don't design it. We have no script. We have no agenda. This is just a bunch of men come together online every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central European Time, which is, for example, for the US, 1 p.m. East Standard Time. And we come together and we talk about, whatever comes up on a topic. It can be more deep, like we do on our Zoom calls, or it can be, I would say, more shallow, like, what kind of car should I buy? Should I buy an e-car, or should I buy a V8 truck, or whatever? So just topics for men, by men, about men. And like in ancient time, men sitting together on a bonfire, talk about the day that happened, talking about maybe tomorrow, whatever it is, whatever comes up, warming their heart on the fire. That's what we do, and I'm very excited about that.
I'm so excited about that as well. And Roland, we also have another new show coming out, and then we'll get to talking about Madalene Chan. Our other new show is about saving the planet. We haven't actually formulated the title, but we're going to be coming together, people from all over the world, talking about how we can clean up our planet, save our planet, and make it a better place to live for future generations.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very keen on that too, because we had this. Actually, it was 2 days ago or something like that. Yeah, we had this talking head panel, and having the discussion with all these experts from different areas, from different parts of the world, about should we avoid plastic or not. And then, I think it's a cool idea to bring an own show, because that's what I love about USA Global TV, this platform, bringing, first of all, not only knowledge and expertise, but positive information, encouraging people to change something in their life, maybe. And it's all about connecting. It's all about caring and sharing, connecting people, caring and sharing. So why not to bring up a show and support people or inspire people? To take more care about the planet by maybe cleaning away the plastic, what we had as a topic, or avoiding plastic, or find new alternatives for plastic usage, stuff like that. So I'm very, very keen about that, and I'm very looking forward when we sit together and do brainstorming, and bring this new baby to life, because I think it's more than needed. Absolutely.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing all of that great information about the things that we're doing. We have another cooking show that's coming. It's just beyond exciting. But right now, we're going to talk about our guest, Madalene Chan. She is an international singer, songwriter. She is a producer. She's an author, and she's a vocal coach. She's one of our team members here. She's a co-host of this show, and she's also an elevated listener. She's my vocal coach. So first off, we're going to, before we bring her out, we're going to play a couple of her music videos, so that if our audience is not familiar with her, then they can surely see the incredible talent that she has. So this particular song is called Follow Love. And again, this is Madalene Chan. And she filmed this, I believe, in Malta. Let's take a look.
By your love, what you giving me is just not enough. I need a love to take me higher and higher and higher. Every step I take, I feel more awake.
Fabulous.
It was full in.
Father love. And Madeline's back.
Here I am, here I go. Watch me now, I'm out of control. Here I am, here I go. Watch me now, I'm out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music start to free your soul. Feel the step and fire moving up and down out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music start to free your soul. Feel the step and fire moving up and down and out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music start to free your soul. Feel the step and fire moving up and down out of control. Feel the sweet desire, let the music free your soul.
Yes, let's bring her out.
Yeah, it's moving. It's moving.
Yeah, Madalene Chan, welcome. Woo!
Hi.
Hi, Madalene.
Hi,
Welcome
Roland.
to your own show.
Dr. JACALYN. Yeah, it's a big surprise. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, you've accomplished so much, and it makes sense to have you interviewed so the world can learn about what you're doing. And
Oh my
by the
gosh,
way, the
honored.
universe told Madalene apparently today that she and I are going to be writing a book together. So there's that.
Yes. It always works out like that. Always happens, you know, the divine going, you know, with the super mind of the divine, of the universe type of thing. But yeah.
Absolutely. And Roland, you and Madalene have met already in the Power of Listening Part 3, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Yes.
did.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We did. Yes, we did.
How's it
Was
all
really,
going?
really, I would say, not only from the knowledge, but it was funny. It was funny. I can highly recommend this.
Thank you. That's very sweet.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Roland.
So we're getting ready for part 4, actually. The elevated listening for part 4. So,
Do you want to tell our audience about that, Madalene?
Yeah, sure, I will. Yeah. Basically, it's amazing how we are all influenced by trends, and how trends almost decides what trend we're going to follow. Like the media, the advertising, everything all around us is our lives are dictated by our outer realities. And it's almost as if we don't have the time to actually find out what we really want to follow. Sometimes we follow what somebody else is following because it's the trend, and you don't actually question yourself. Do I actually resonate? Does this make me happy buying this certain product or something, or fashion style that you're wearing and everything? So it's amazing how. So basically, you're going to learn about trends and how it influences and dictates our life, and also going to learn about how our words, certain words, contain a vibration that can lower our vibration. So there's certain words that will uplift us as well. So we're going to learn about that. We're going to learn about facing your shadows. And your shadows is not big traumas that's happened. It's more about our small superstition, our inferiors, our small inferiors. So we're going to be facing our fears and our shadows, which prevents us, by us not facing our shadows and fears, it prevents us from actually living a full life as we're supposed to, because we're just so dictated by outer reality. Even in education, we haven't actually had time to actually home in and find out who we are and what we want in life. So basically, it's about that. And then, of course, the second part of the shadow is about learning how to adopt a new lifestyle, a new way, a new mind shift, a new heart shift, and connecting to everything that is, and connecting to who your true self is, and having a gratitude plan as well, and a heart plan. So yeah, that's what part 4 is.
That's fantastic. Thank you. It looks like we lost Roland.
Oh,
but
really?
he'll be back. So
I
Madalene,
thought he was doing a robot kind of talk.
Yeah. Something that you just mentioned that I really want to hit on, because I found myself mesmerized when it comes to trends about health. And what I'll share about that is, I've been pretty happy with the way I've been eating, the way I've been living. Yeah, do I have some extra fat on me here and there? Yeah, I do. I'm 59, but I feel comfortable with myself. But yet we do a lot of shows about longevity, and we bring a lot of experts to talk about various things. So now I'm doing this intermittent fasting. I don't know if it's a trend or not. And
I've heard about that.
Yeah. And so why did I start doing it? Because I was listening to what other people said, that it's good for you. It's good for your immune system. I don't actually feel any different, but I don't know. Is this one of a type of trend like what you're referring to?
Yes, absolutely. Because it's almost like you need the actual time of actually going into yourself, having that quietness away from all the noise, the static noise, background noise, as they say. And then you can actually find out, you ask your body, is this right for me? Is this, and you will have certain, almost your body will speak to you. It will let you know, it will give you nudgings. And you'll be able to know if it's right. Now, if you feel your heart is expanding and you're excited about it, you're really like a child, wow, I'm really going to have a go at this, then it most probably is right for you. It is right for you. But the thing is, you could still have that, and then you start the intermittent fasting, and then you realize down the line, you know what, this is not all what it's cut out to be. And that's because your excitement was injected primarily by what you saw in the advertising billboards, by even people like celebrities saying, wow, this is great, this is fantastic. Yeah, it's great for them. It worked for them. But what people have to realize, just because it works for one person doesn't mean it's going to work for them. And that's why all these trends and all these advertising saying it works for our models that are on there, and it works for this person and this other actor, or whoever it works for them. And you think, well, if it works for them, it's going to work for me. But everybody has a different body. Everybody's function is different. Everyone has a different energy. The only thing that we have all in common is we all have a soul.
Yes. Yep. I agree.
That is completely unique. Everyone has a different chemistry, biology. Everybody has a different, where one set of drugs will work for that person will not work for that other person. But we are dominated. We are actually dictated that this set of drugs is going to help us because it says it on the TV. It's worked for that person. And that's why it's that mass media, globalization. And it's almost, we're not even having time to go, stop. Now, let me really think about this. Let me actually feel this. Let me actually feel if this is right. What we're going by is in our mind. You know what? I feel this is right, but that's in our mind. That's our ego.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We need to connect to the inner heart. Sorry. Yeah.
No. It's okay. Roland, welcome back.
Hi, Roland.
Roland.
Whatever
that song is. I'm not sure Roland. He's not actually with us, I don't think. So Madalene, thank you for sharing that. I really agree with you. And then we're going to get into the music piece of it. But there's another, I don't want to say it's a trend because a lot of people do it, something called 75 hard. And I started doing that last summer and realized after 2 weeks that wasn't for me. I wasn't feeling well, but I did it because people were saying, hey, this is what you need to do. You remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember you were posting every day of what you were just drinking water.
Yes.
You were just drinking water.
So it's so buyer beware when it comes to trends. But I thank you for sharing that in about part 4. And I want to start the interview. Roland is back. And Roland, can you hear us?
Yes, now it's working. Thank you. I changed the network.
Hey, Roland.
Fantastic. So, Roland, we were talking about trends. We're talking about the power of listening, part 4. Now we're going to segue over to actually interviewing Madalene about her career as an award-winning international singer, songwriter, author, vocal coach, and producer. So I know Madalene fairly well. She's featured in the new book, as are you, Roland. So, Roland, I'll give you the first question.
Okay, Madalene.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the topic is the impact of music on our lives, and when was it the first time for you that you had the feeling I have to sing? When did it come up?
Honestly, it wasn't such a very happy time because I came from a quite a broken family, and I couldn't express my voice to say what I wanted to feel. So I started to sing. I started just to make sounds, not even words, just making sounds. Mm-hmm. But as far as singing to a song, my mom loved Chirpy Chirpy Cheep Cheep. This song, it was the small 7-inch vinyl.
Can you sing it for us, for those who don't know it?
Yeah, where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Where's your baby gone? Little baby gone far, far away. Last night I heard my mama singing a song. And it goes, ooh-wee, chirpy, chirpy, cheep, cheep. Woke up this morning and my mama was gone. And what's really strange is my mom, her mom left her when she was a baby. I mean, she died at the birth. So my mom played this song all the time. And that was my first song that that really, as far as words, that's the first song. But answer to your question, yeah, I found it was my way of expressing. I could be heard.
Is that Teddy we hear?
Yeah, Teddy's in the background. It's in the garden somewhere or in the house.
Teddy's so cute.
Oh my God. Oh, he's, I got some amazing pictures of him lately. I got him in a tiara as well. I'll have to send you them. I got like the Teddy calendar. So cute.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Teddy's Madeline's dog. So for those of you who don't know.
Oh, okay. I'm not talking about you. So when you compose a song,
Yes.
what's first, the lyrics or the music?
Usually it's if I'm by myself, it's usually a little bit of the lyrics and a little bit of a melody. It's a little bit, and then I perfect the lyrics after that. Because I'm not a musician. I play scales, but that's only just for teaching. But I'm not actually a musician where I can do chords and everything. I don't know why, but I just can't discipline myself. I know, it's bad. But my voice is my instrument. I mean, I've been singing for like over 2.5 decades now. So I've really got to know my voice where I can just, somebody can just play something. I can just get a tune out of it. I can just, as in a vocal melody. It's called a vocal melody. So basically there was a thing where musicians who composed the music, and then there was the lyrics, the writer of the lyrics. But then since then, they found that a lot of singers actually contributed the melody, but not in music form, but in a vocal melody. They called it a vocal arrangement. So now that has been recognized as where you get royalties. So it's not just the composer. So there's the composer, which is 50%, 50% for the writer of the lyrics. But just because you write the lyrics doesn't mean you've got the melody. So then the singer comes in with taking this poetry, or you can say, or even a book, like say, and put it into a melody, vocal melody to suit to suit the melody of the music. So that was only recognized 5-6 years ago.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Madalene, if someone, maybe me, would like to write a song with you, how does that work? Do you do that with people?
I do. Yes, I do. First of all, I help to bring out their voice, and then teach to bring out their voice. And then on that journey, naturally, they start to realize, they start to discover who they are and what they want to talk about, what they want to express. And I said, okay, so I said to them, who's your favorite singer? What style of music do you like? Okay, so then what I do is okay, I'm going to show you how to do something where let's play the instrumental of that song that you like, and let's speed up the tempo. Meaning what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing this ballad faster. If you sing it faster, then it becomes a different song. It becomes a different song. Where they can go, oh, I know how to write to this. I said, okay, so this is what you're doing. You're doing your songwriting. They call it improvisation to begin with. I teach them improvisation first. Upon improvisation is when you hear a melody, and then then it's almost like you sing a melody that's not actually the same melody, but what you call a counter melody. A melody that will blend with it. So that's an improvisation. So that's the first part. Now, if they feel confident about that, then I say, okay, so now you've realized you've brought out this melody. You've actually done some songwriting. And they go, really? I said, yeah. So I said, okay, so let's now look at what kind of style of song you want to sing. And they say what it is. And then I say, all right, so now we need to do a storyboard for your lyrics. Okay, so what would you like to express in your song? You know, it could be about going to the beach. It could be what you love. It could be about hurtful love, anything, any subject. And so I get them to write like poetry. I said, okay, we're going to do nursery rhyme. I'm writing poetry. And usually the first and the third line rhymes. The second and the fourth line rhymes. That's what you call a typical standard pop. You know, it's usually, it starts with your verse, one verse, or sometimes two verses, but a typical standard is one verse. Then go on to your pre-chorus, which is a little bit of a different melody, not too in your face melody, because that pre-chorus prepares you for the chorus, which is called the hook line. The hook line chorus is what grabs you. That's what people remember of a song. It has to be the chorus, as you know, as what we say when it's a typical standard pop song. However, if it's something more alternative, then you don't have to have the standard structure of the song. You can have two verses, you can have two choruses, you can, you know, there's no rules. It's what you feel, you know. But a standard song is verse 1, pre-chorus, chorus, verse 2, pre-chorus, then a bridge. The bridge is what usually sometimes songs has a bridge where it's just instrumental, and sometimes the vocalist needs to take a breather, and sometimes the listener likes to just have a breather as well, just to actually feel the music. And then the music then comes in at the last part to prepare you to come back into the hook line chorus. Or you have backing vocalists. Your backing vocalist will be there to back the lead vocalist. Harmonies will harmonize with the melody. Yeah. And sometimes we have what we call an outro. An outro is an ad-lib to fade. So you may have two choruses and then a fade out, where you the music gets faded out, and then you maybe have just that one chorus, and towards the end you might go slower tempo. The music kind of slows down and you slow down, or sometimes the music can just end like that. Yeah. So for songwriting, yeah, I mean, I think the best thing, especially when they're singers, I teach a lot of the singers, once they've done 15 lessons with me, they are ready, more than ready. Honestly, they are. I don't know what happens, but their heart speaks to them, their soul, their inner voice speaks to them. They start to experience and look at things in a different way. They start to, little things don't even bother them anymore. It's almost like they're very focused within themselves, and they become themselves, and they express themselves. And because
Madalene?
Sure.
Yes, sorry. I just want to ask Roland if he was ready to take voice lessons with you.
Yeah.
Roland.
Yeah, it would be interesting. Yeah, of course. Yes.
Have you ever thought about writing a song, Roland?
Sure. Good idea.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, actually, in my high school, I was playing guitar and I was in a band. Yes, but it's 40 years ago.
Wow.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you've got to reconnect, Roland.
Do you have any instruments in your RV?
You got an RV?
To be honest,
Cool.
I live in an RV right now. Yeah, to be honest, I was really kind of pissed off because I forgot my guitar. I wanted to play again because I didn't play for many years. Because when I was 22, I joined a concert of a very famous guitarist, and he was 21. And I was so depressed as I stopped playing. But I was playing from my early years until 22. Yeah, I was at a conservatorium in Austria. Wow. Yeah, classical guitar. Yeah, but many years ago.
What that, you know, you were saying something, you were listening to this accomplished guitarist and you were kind of following him. What point did you, why did you decide, I don't think I'm going to do this guitar anymore? What thoughts, what made you, prompt you It's interesting.
Well, the point in my early years, I was a perfectionist, and if I can't do it very, very good,
Yeah.
I stop it. I always wanted to be the best. So I said, okay, I'm not going to be a guitarist. I go to business and do the business stuff. Yeah, that's and actually it's a pity that I really gave it up, and I absolutely regret it that I did it. So
Yes,
I bought a
but-
guitar 2 years
Yeah,
ago,
you have?
and I started playing a little bit, but I forgot it. I didn't bring it.
Well, maybe that's saying to you, you connect again with it, which you're doing. And
with all the traveling
makes you
that you're
happy,
doing with
right?
your RV, you could pick one up, in
Oh,
in
yeah.
any of these cities where you travel.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's
I think-
great.
Oh, so it's not in your RV. You've left it at home. You've left it wherever it
He
is.
left home.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not in your RV though. Ah, okay. So you have to.
no, it's in a storage.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I
living on
mean-
the road now, Madalene.
I love that. I love that. Wow, the stories you will have on that. That's a video diary in itself. That's another show, Dr. JACALYN.
He's already had a couple of really good stories
on the road.
on the
RV,
road with
On the
Roland.
road. Yeah.
Hit the
I think
road,
it's
check.
great.
Hit the road, check.
Yeah, hit the road. There you go.
Yeah, that could be your own TV show, Roland.
Yeah.
That you're out there outside your RV showing people what's going on, talking to the local people as you go into the various towns. You're walking around with your
Absolutely.
phone, and yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think that'd be great.
My goodness, I had 8 shows this week, and it's more.
8 shows this week.
Listen, you're just gonna have to retire from your work, and this is all you're gonna do, Roland.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Great.
that's it.
So, Madalene, we have one more
Yeah.
clip of yours that I really want to share with our audience. Can you give us a little bit of background about A Song for You?
Oh, a song for you. Yeah. I wanted at the time to have a song that is about, it's really strange because it could be a song about someone that you love and respect and appreciate, or it could be a song. I kind of thought about a song about the love for me, the love for my inner self, my soul, my that's what I was thinking at the time, whether or not it comes across like that. And I guess the video is quite misleading, with Andrew, who's a very talented songwriter and is an artist out there now. It kind of misleading because it looks like I'm thinking about a guy and everything, typical stereotyped. But originally, it's about a love that's so pure, a love that cannot be bought, a love that is so rare. And when you reach that love, you have to embrace it and love it for everything that it is. And that's what A Song for You. So I'm saying
Beautiful.
A song for you as if it's another person within me type of thing.
Ah, beautiful.
My inner person.
Let's take a look at it.
Life is wonderful. Every time I think of you, you just fill my life and make my dreams come true. I know I'll share my life with you. Words cannot express the wonder that I feel. I'm so mesmerized by the love that's in your eyes. My need of you is in my soul. I love you. I love you. As I sing this love song for you, only for you, only for you. Now we two are one, yet it seems we've just begun. Time has sealed our love with such memories deep and true. You live in me and I in you. I love for you, only for you. I won't let go of this feeling. I've no fears, I've no doubts. This happens once in a lifetime and will not be shut out. So I'll let my heart inspire. As I sing this love song for you, as I sing this love song for you, only for you, only for you, only for you, only for you. As I sing this love song for you, as I sing this love song for you, as I sing this love song for you, only for you, only for you, only for you, only for you.
Thank you. I really wanted that as a wedding song, you know. I mean, as in to sing, you know, for bride and groom, the serenade song type of thing. But I, in my heart, I really wish that people would just sing that to themselves.
I thought about that as I was watching it. Yes, and that takes a different. I have a different viewpoint now that you shared that. Where did you film that, Madalene?
Yeah, that was in oh gosh, where was it? Waltham Cross in London. It was a cold morning. It was so cold, and I had to have this flimsy kind of and then I had these. It wasn't even ballet shoes. What it was, it looked like ballet shoes, but what it was the ribbons wrapped around my feet. So I had bare feet, and these ribbons wrapped around. I had to walk around with these, and oh gosh, I was getting quite a few stares in every way. But then I just kind of went into my own world, as I usually do. And that's when the guy that did it was his name was Elliot from Channel 4, as a producer from Channel 4, and he's, you know, it was a while ago. God, it was about like 20 years ago, maybe.
Wow. Oh my gosh, you haven't changed very much.
That's because I work with cosmic rays, and
that's another show.
That's another show.
We actually have come to the end of this show, as we have another show.
Really?
Right
already?
I know.
Oh,
it's
God.
It's amazing. So
we got to get other people for this show, film and music show, and there's going to be a lot more. There's going to be a lot of. We've had some good people on this show, haven't we? Definitely.
We sure have.
Some good people on the show.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Some good artists. And hey, and Roland,
Yes.
it would be great to hear you play guitar, you know, next time.
And sing also.
Yeah, and sing. Oh no, you know what? I just get this feeling. Once you're on the road, you're around nature, you're going to play your guitar, and something's going to just happen, and you're going to connect to that star child within you, that happy child, you know. And you're just going to play. You're going to play. I mean, as in play. And that's what we should all play. I mean, Dr. JACALYN, you play a lot. You've become really like this beautiful child that's just with that beautiful voice of yours. And we have to do this song. We have to write this song for you. We'll do a co-write. Dr. JACALYN,
we will. We definitely will. We'll talk further about it. But we've got to close out now, because we have the wise ones after this. Wow. Madalene, I'm going to spotlight you again and put up your banner. Remember, we now have people listening on several radio stations from around the world. So if people want to get in touch with you, what's the best way for them to contact you, since they can't read the banner?
Yeah, sure. It's madalenecarolchan@gmail.com. You can always go on my website, madalene-chan.com. Or you could just Facebook me, and you'll find me, Madalene Chan. You'll find me.
Okay. Thank you, Madalene Chan. I'll be in touch with you. We've got a lot of things to discuss. So
Lovely. Yes.
thanks for being
Yes, we
here.
certainly do. Okay.
And hi to
Much
Teddy.
love.
And Rob.
Bye,
Will
Madeleine.
do.
Happy Easter.
Bye.
Thank you.
Easter.
Happy Easter. Thank you, Roland. Much love,
Bye.
Dr. Jacqueline.
Bye.
Happy Easter,
Much love to you.
guys. Happy Easter, viewers. Bye.
Bye. Oh, that was great that she was here today and we could interview
Yes.
her. And Roland, I have to thank you so much for taking all this time out of your week to be here. You've done a great job. Outstanding.
Yeah, it's always an honor and a pleasure to contribute to the shows because I really appreciate this love form and this platform. I love form. This platform. There's
I
so
like that
many
love
lovely
form.
people. You know, I had this lovely people in my ear. This love form with so many people, lovely people here, and I really love it. So that's why it's not it. Yeah, it's just a pleasure to join in and be part of it. And to be honest, while during the last song, I have to share this. When I see my background, my screen, the background picture, the screen picture, the music sitting there on TV, I felt like a member of a jury of a high talented music show.
Yeah, like we're on one of those shows, America's Got Talent, Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah, and I realized that how cool is this?
It is pretty cool. And something else I want to share. Our broadcast engineer, Chris Roberts, who's listening from Business Talk Radio New York, he shared with me, and I'm going to look for this. I posted it. But we started on the radio on Friday. I think it was actually Saturday we started. And we've had, this is the countries that were listening since Saturday: the United States, Indonesia, Nigeria, Ethiopia, France, Turkey, Ghana, and Kenya listening on the radio.
Cool.
Is that amazing?
It's growing. Cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Yeah. It's growing. Cool.
It's fantastic. So where are you off to now? Will you be staying where you are? Are you going to hit the road? No, because it's late there now.
No, it's not late. It's 10 to 8 p.m. now here. It's
Okay.
really good. Actually, I will prepare some small dinner, and then pick up a good book, have a cup of tea, have a good book, and tomorrow I have some business appointments. So tomorrow I hit the road just half an hour to Salzburg, to the city, and have some appointments according to my main business, my coaching consulting of corporation. Tomorrow I will meet the sales manager responsible for sales training from Porsche. You know, this fancy car.
Wow.
So I will meet Porsche tomorrow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this meeting. And then I will meet a friend of mine who started a new company. They're selling special types of drones.
Drones?
Yeah, this is yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they need some advice. And then I meet somebody from Xerox, this big American company here in
Yes.
Austria. So some business tomorrow. And then I hit the road again. I always do short trips to the next farmhouse. So I already called them. I'm looking forward to meet these guys because I really love to stand in front of this farmhouse. It's not only because it's peace and quiet here, it's nature, the animals, but I'm always interested what they are doing, and we always have nice conversation about, because it's so important. They are producing our food.
I know.
They're producing our food. So I'm a high supporter of local farmers. I love them.
What would be interesting, just quickly before we close out, is I've always wanted to interview a farmer. I've never actually met a farmer. It would be cool if, while you're at one of these farms, that we could actually speak to the farmers. They could take us around. Oh, we need the Wi-Fi. That's right. Because we don't actually have we don't have a camera. Yeah. But it would be interesting to hear how the farmers have been impacted with, the war, supply chain issues, getting things to market, what their experience has been. So just keep that in mind.
Yes, it's an interesting topic, and I guess maybe the next month we have more opportunities, not only to broadcast from our studios, but really go out and meet people and interact with people. I guess that's the next step that's coming on USA Global TV. So
definitely. All right, you enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to spotlight you again for people just joining. Can you please share your contact information?
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. If you want to get in contact with me, if you want to meet this crazy guy on the road who hits the road and tries to sing and maybe play a little guitar in the future, go on my website. It's just my name, rolandfriedl.com. I will spell it for those guys who are listening on the radio or on the podcast. It's ROLAND FRIEDL.com, Roland Friedl. This is my main website. I have so many topics I'm interested in, and I can share my expertise over the many, many years. So this is my main website, and you get to know about myself. And then you can link to other websites from this website. If you're business-oriented or organization-oriented leadership, then you come to my leadership website. It's called Spartan Performance Systems. If you're interested in individual coaching, like working from beautiful places in the world, I mean, it can be from RV, it can be from an amazing island, from a lake, or just from your garden, whatever it is. When you want to change your lifestyle, you need to support them, then we will link to wirelessliferocks.com. And if you're a man and want to join our men's group, and by the way, we will also bring it on USA Global TV, then you join Sparing for Men. But you find all this on my main website. And who can contact me? And to be honest, everyone who wants. It's not about only making business out of it. No, I really want to connect with people around the globe, and I'm always interested in what triggers you, or what are your visions, what are your goals, or what is your purpose in life, and let's have a chat. I'm looking forward to that, and I wish everyone a happy Easter.
Thank you so much, Roland. Fantastic. Happy Easter to you as well, and we'll definitely be in touch, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Thank
you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye. Namaste. Thank you, everyone, for watching us, whether it's on the live or the replay, or you're listening on the radio. We really appreciate it. Our next show is coming up. It's The Wise Ones. So I will be heading over to that studio. You can stay wherever you are and continue watching or listening. We really do value you. If you're over in our YouTube channel, you would just click subscribe so that you can be made aware of all of our fabulous shows. We have between 20 and 25 live broadcasts each and every week on average. And we'd love to have you be a part of our family by going ahead and booking your own interview. Go to our website, usaglobaltv.com, book your session. All right, that's all I have for now. And I'll be heading over to the other studio, as I mentioned. Thank you again to Madalene. Thank you again to Roland. And thank you to all of you. Bye for now.